I'm back with another video. It's just Riri. Anyway, what's up, y'all? Happy Easter, happy Resurrection Day, and all that good stuff. I hope everybody is eating good or cooking or either way. But I hope you guys are having a good Sunday today. So I'm back with another video. I did my makeup and my nails are atrocious, so don't mind me. I'm slowly getting them off. It's breaking my heart. But anyway, so I did my makeup today. I just did like a simple look with like kind of like a, you know, crystal type of look. I used it for the highlight and everything. So just did a little simple look today. It's really cute. It's simple. So I did my makeup today. I'm going to be posting pictures of my look after this. But anyway, today's video is going to be just about another story time about my ex-boyfriend. My ex, this is my first real relationship. I actually say this is like an ex-boyfriend of mine. We were together for 6 months, and it was definitely something. So I'm going to keep it nice and short. Not going to try to have too much deeply involved in the story, but it is an interesting story to tell. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment on my channel. Tell me, you know, anything you want me to talk about specifically. I will be sure to do that. I'm going to do more makeup stuff. I'm going to do more routines. I'm going to be doing more product knowledge and all that stuff. So I'm definitely going to be doing more stuff with that. So definitely go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and go ahead and watch my previous video of my fashion show that I did, you know. And then today I'm just wearing a little simple little dress from Fashion Nova. I actually never wore this before, so I actually thought it would be a cute little look for, you know, for the look I did with my little icy chain. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get started with this story. I met my ex on Tinder. I mentioned this before in a different video. Tinder is the devil, so don't go on there. Met him on Tinder. You know, we matched, you know, we talked a little bit. I want to say within like a couple weeks or so of us talking like over the phone, FaceTiming. We had met up. I think after I got off work one time. It was the summer, so it was hot. So we had went to the park. Spoke French. He sang. You know, he was cute-ish. You know, he had some cute features. He wasn't like, you know, fine, but you know, he was short. He was about my height, but, you know, I didn't mind. He had tattoos, he had his own place, he had a nice job, you know. Hey, you know, what's the problem with that? So then, I think it started raining. He dropped me off at my place. He went back to work for a meeting or something. I think it was bullshit, but we'll get to that. Then he picked me back up. We had went to get food from this taco place. I forgot where it was. It was, I really was trying so hard to forget about this shit, but we were leaving the taco place and he caught like a nail in his tire or something. So we had went to Walmart and trying to find something to like hold it in place because it was like deeply in the tire. So we were like, there's no point of us trying to get it out. Like, let's just like secure it. It just seemed like he was a cool dude, you know. I think my problem when I meet guys is I just automatically start liking them in the first encounter. It's definitely after that, everything seemed pretty okay. We were talking on a consistent basis. So the problems that started to arise was that we would plan to see each other and he would stand me up. Now, when that would happen, pretty much what would happen is we would talk all day about, oh, you know, I'm going to come at like, you know, 8, 9 o'clock. 8, 9 o'clock comes around. I got my clothes on and shit. Nothing. I get no call, no text, or nothing. I'm calling him, no response. I'm literally in my front room, just sitting there, waiting for him to like pull up. And I'm like out looking out the window and shit. Look like a fucking idiot. So that happened a lot. And it got to a point where I'm like, why? Like, I would literally be in his car with him, like, why do you do that? Like, if you're tired, he would claim he would be falling asleep. I get it. But like, don't say, oh yeah, we can see each other, but then you end up staying. So I wasted a lot of time sitting in my front room waiting for his ass to come on. But it was like a lot of times that happened. Another thing was that I've been over his house a couple times, like during the day. I'll go over his house, you know, because he would be getting ready to go to work, whatever. So like, I would be over there, and he had a nice ass apartment and shit. And he had a son, so he would have an extra room for when his son would, when he would get his son, whatever. So then like, I went over there maybe 2-3 times, and then after that, he never wanted me to go over his apartment again. Now, of course, when you're in a relationship, this is my boyfriend. I would assume that I would be spending the night at his place, right? He got his own place. He don't live too far. Why not? Right? Because literally, we would literally get into it because he would tell me different excuses as to why he would never want me to spend the night. I'm like, bro, like, how am I in a whole relationship with you, but you don't want to spend over your house? Like, he would say, oh, I don't want you leaving your stuff over there. You're going to get too comfortable. I'm like, okay, like, I'm your girlfriend, though. That's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to get comfortable. Like, I'm not the type of person to move in with you like that. But damn, like, I can't, like, spend the night. Like, I don't understand, like, how we in a relationship for months at a time, and I'm not spending the night with you. I just didn't get it. And at first, I'm like, maybe he is, just a little extra about it. But I'm like, I would never go back over there. Like, them 2 times I went over there, I never went back ever again. Mind you, I did spend the night with him, but not his apartment. No, we had to get a hotel. Twice. I think, was it twice? No. I think we spent the night with him one time. I think I only spent the night with him one time. I think I only spent the night with him once. And because of the fact we had to rent out a room. Now, the couple of occasions I went to go see him late, like around 10, 11, it would still be at a hotel. Not his apartment. I'm like, even if I just want to just chill, we gotta rent a room. Like, he probably had a whole bitch living with him. There's no way in hell you can't tell me that you rather spend money, because he paid for the shit. I'm not gonna be paying for the hotel. I want to be at your fucking apartment. The fuck? So he would pay for the room. Like, the fact that you're willing to pay for a room with your own money, rather than being at your house that you pay rent for, that's suspect as fuck. And I liked him. I was all like, oh my God, this is my man. I'm going to do whatever. So I went along with it. But yeah, I did spend the night with him. Another thing was, a big thing for me was, mind y'all, I work where I work at. He went to a school, like, right down the street from where I worked. Like, literally a few streets down from me, on the bus. He would get off, he would get out of work at like 6, go to class, and be out of class by like 9:30. Mind you, I'd be closing at 9 o'clock sometimes 9:30, sometimes 10, depending on the weekend or whatever the schedule is. You would think that, oh, since you ain't got time for a bitch, you can pick me up from work and you can take me home. Right? Wrong. Again. That didn't happen all the time. Like, I feel like every time I would close, you should have been taking me home. Period. There's no reason why that you are literally down the street from me and you should not be taking me home every time you got class. If I'm getting off work before 9 o'clock, okay, fine. But if I'm getting off at like 8:45, 9 o'clock, I can literally take the bus to your school, wait for you outside of school, and you can take me home. That only happened a few times. That would only happen because I would ask. He would never say, oh, babe, you close this tonight, I'm going to pick you up today, whatever. Tonight. Another thing was, he never had time for me. Like, literally, I would only see this man once or twice a month. How in a whole relationship, and then you got a whole car, you're mobile, and you don't live that far. Why it's so hard for me to see you when there's every opportunity for me to see you? And I would literally cry to this man. I'm so fucking ashamed to say that. But I would literally say, like, why aren't you trying? But now that I look back on it, I realized he probably had another bitch. That's why. I was a side bitch. I probably was. He'll probably never admit it. He'll probably never admit that it was because it was someone else involved. But it's just too many signs of another person being involved. There's just too many signs. Like, it's just, there's no way you are just, like, not doing all this stuff because you just don't feel like doing it. But you claim that you that you like me, you was fall in love with me and shit like that. Like, how? You don't see me. But anyway. So, the biggest thing that happened for me, one of the biggest things was, it was Sweeties Day. Now, mind y'all, Sweeties Day, for the guys, it's pretty much like a mini Valentine's Day, but for the men, pretty much. So, I was, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get off work. You're gonna pick me up from work. We're gonna go out. We're gonna hang out, and I'm gonna spend the night. Right? Wrong. He was like, oh, go ahead and go home and change your home, pack your bag, and I'm gonna pick you up. We're gonna go out. Did I leave the house that night? No. Was I pissed the fuck off? Yes. Oh, I was so fucking mad. That next day, I'm doing my makeup just to pass the time. I couldn't even finish my makeup because I was literally crying because I was just so fucking irritated and mad. And he texted me with this long, oh, I fell asleep. You fall asleep that fucking much? There's no way you fell asleep. You went out. And you just probably turned your phone off or you didn't fucking answer. Like, anyway. So, mind you, that's around like October. I believe that's the time of Sweets I want to say. So anyway, Christmas was coming around and my dumb ass decided to buy him gifts. And the deal was I would send him a list of stuff I wanted. He would send me a list. So I bought him a shirt from a Levi's shirt, a bomber jacket from Nike. It was cute. I should have kept it for myself. And it fit me good too. I should have kept it, but I want my money back. And I bought his ass a watch. A Fossil. Authentic Fossil watch. That motherfucker was like almost $100. I got it on sale, but still. Never again. So, here I am thinking. I put in the bag for him and everything. And I didn't even see this motherfucker for Christmas. And then I'm like, when you gonna give me my presents? So the whole time, this motherfucker didn't even give me nothing. I know he did. There's no way in hell you didn't. Oh yeah, I got you. There's no fucking did. Stop lying. But anyway, just irritating. So, and I remember one particular night, I was waiting for him, and I called him, and he was like, "Oh, I'm on Cicero and such and such." Now, mind y'all, he didn't live that far from me. So when he said he was on Cicero and the other street, I forgot it wasn't that far. So I'm like, okay, cool, he coming. I was literally in my hallway thinking he's gonna pull up, and he never did. I was up to 3 o'clock in the morning. Point is, he had me up to 3 o'clock in the morning. I was livid. I was fucking livid, like for real. I just was over it at that point. After Christmas, after that whole, shenanigans and everything, the last straw for me was New Year's. Literally, everybody in my house was gone. My sister, my mom, my cousin, my grandparents. My fucking grandparents out the house. I was with my dogs on New Year's Eve by myself. And he was out with friends. And I'm like, we could have went out together. Oh, yeah, babe, I promise, we gon'... But at that point, I was already almost done anyway. At that point, I was already starting to be distant, and he could kind of sense that I wanted to be over. Like, he knew that, like, it was just, I just stopped giving a fuck. I stopped trying, I stopped caring, I stopped fussing. Like, I was just tired of constantly being mad at him over the same shit when I'm constantly telling you, this is what I want, this is what I expect. And it just wasn't registering. So I decided on New Year's Eve, with wine in my hand and my robe on, that I was gonna be fucking done with him. I wasn't finna deal with him in 2019. I wasn't. I was not finna bring this bad energy in 2019. I wasn't. So that's when I decided to break up with him. And I sure the fuck did. I said, this isn't working. You're not giving me what I want. I'm done. Period. I can't. I'm not about to keep dealing with bullshit. I'm not. When I know I deserve a lot more than what the fuck you're providing. I can't. Like, I put up with a lot of bullshit when it came to him. 6 months worth of bullshit. 6 months worth of bullshit. Like, so, and of course he tried to get back. He tried to say, I'm sorry, you want to hang out. I'm like, you're sorry, that's cool, I forgive you, but I will never forget that shit. And we can't be friends. He was like, would you ever think about us getting back together? For what? For what? of course you want to get back together because you felt like nothing was wrong. You felt like, you know, the problems that we were having weren't that big of a deal. You felt like the couple problems that we had were fixable. They were fixable, you just didn't want to fix them. Every problem in a relationship can be fixed as long as you're willing to fix it. But if you're not willing to fix it, what the fuck is the point? It was one night, he's supposed to pick me up from work. I'm literally texting this man saying I'm about to get off on the bus and go to his fucking school. It was fucking snowing as hard as fucking. He gonna say, oh, I didn't go to school today. I said, you made that decision at 6 o'clock not to go to school, and we had made the arrangement for you to come get me, and you wait till I'm fucking at the school to tell me that you not fucking even there? So I had to get back on the bus, tell my cousin that, oh, I need you to come. You have any idea how fucking embarrassing that shit was? For me, I had to tell my cousin that, oh, I need you to come get me. After all, I had to tell my mama that he couldn't come get me. Like, this is the shit I be talking about. Y'all really don't understand that everything y'all do is being miraculous. I said this at 6 o'clock. When the time that you got off work and made the decision not to go, you couldn't be like, oh, babe, I know it's what. Or fuck all that. Just because you didn't go to school don't mean you shouldn't be able to pick me up. If you my nigga, if you my man, you should come get me regardless if you went to school or not. Unless you're fucking dying and, you know, you're having a heart attack, you should still came and brought your black ass up to my job and came and got me, took me home. Let's not forget to mention, during the holiday season where I had to close at like 12 o'clock and shit, you didn't come pick me up then. You text me telling me something, oh, you know, let me know when you get home. How about you come get me to let me know, to make sure I get home safely? I'm in a fucking Uber at 12 o'clock at night while you're up, but you don't want to come and get me. What type of shit is that? Things like that, and him not having time for me, and him with the excuses of why we can't, you know, be at his house, why I can't cook for him, and like, what type of relation? I felt like the side bitch, but it's like, to this day, I probably would never know exactly why, you know, he did the things he did. Because he'll never admit to it. He blocked me on social media. I really don't give a fuck because, you know, what you blocking me for? You didn't either. Day, you know, he wasn't shit. He never will be shit. But I wasn't shit neither because I decided to get into a relationship with a nigga I knew for 2 seconds. So that's my fault. I started taking accountability for the fact that I choose, you know, trash-ass men. I have to take responsibility for that. We as women in general have to take responsibility for the fact that we tend to pick men that aren't necessarily the best for us. And that's okay. But we can't always put the blame on the men for being trash when we pick the trash. Like, we feel like, oh, you know, he got a couple things that I can fix. I shouldn't have to fix you. I can love you up. I can grow with you. I could tweak a couple things. But to actually fix a man, that shouldn't be our job. It shouldn't. If they're not already put together by the time we get to them, then we don't need to be with them. Because I don't have time to raise a little boy. I ain't got time to raise a motherfucker. I don't. I ain't got no kids. I ain't about to be raising one. Like, I'm not. If you're not already, like, kind of halfway there to your full potential, there's no point in me being with you. Y'all, my ex just, he just did a lot of stupid shit that I was just like, what? But I have to take responsibility for the fact that I chose that I should have known better, that I should have done a little more research into that person he was. But, you know, when you know, find a dude that's halfway decent, you know, you be like all in love and shit, you know, your mind get clouded. So that's all. Guys, that is it for my story time about my ex, aka the Frenchman, who can suck a dick for all I care. But anyway, you guys, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today on this fine Easter Sunday. I hope everybody's eating well, like I said, because I'm finna eat soon too. But anyways, you guys, like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I will be posting another video probably within a couple days. So I will see you guys next time.